Hello again. In this presentation, I will talk about what a secondary plan is and why we prepare secondary plans. This is what Markham Center looked like before the first secondary plan was prepared and approved by Town Council in 1994. It was mostly farmland. Note that Markham Civic Center, the Flatto Theatre, and the Hilton Hotel were already there at the time. Today, the area looks very different. The changes that have happened since 1994 were guided by the approved secondary plan. Secondary plan is a fabric that knits development together with public improvements that are needed to support living and working in the area. It is an overall planning framework that makes sure that all new development is synchronized with such things as transportation improvements, walking, cycling, transit, roads. Individual developments may be able to function without an overall system, but a number of developments together need to fit in with a system that allows people to move from place to place easily. People who live in development or who visit the area need places where they can find rest, exercise, play, and experience nature. To achieve this, we need to link development with additional parks and open spaces that are part of a larger network. An example of an important open space network in Markham Center is the Rouge River tributary, which runs through the area and provides a spine for this type of open space network. New development also needs to link up with the provision of community services and facilities like recreation centers, health services, schools, daycares. Collectively, this is the DNA that holds neighborhoods together. These are places that people use on a daily basis to access what is essential in their lives. A secondary plan identifies locations where these services should be provided and the timing to make sure they are provided in sync with new development. Development on different sites may be owned by different owners, but still needs to fit together as part of a whole. The point of a secondary plan is to put together these pieces so that what we get is a place that feels like home. Most importantly, a secondary plan aims to achieve a great environment for living and working that is sustainable and supports all aspects and all ages of life. When you look at a secondary plan document, you may think it's a bit static. Some of the maps in the plan may look like this, with colors representing different land uses: residential, employment, office, and retail. Of course, a great neighborhood mixes land uses, but maps don't really convey that. To get a sense of what it is we want to achieve in a secondary plan area, you need to get behind the maps to find the vision for the evolution of the area and the policies that integrate development with public improvements. In Ontario, planning is also guided by provincial policy and plans. The growth plan for the Greater Golden Horseshoe, for example, promotes intensification within built-up areas to avoid sprawl, which is environmentally unsustainable. Most intensification is to happen in urban growth center. Markham Center is identified as an urban growth center in the growth plan for the Greater Golden Horseshoe. Ultimately, the vision and policies of the secondary plan for Markham Center aim to create a place where people can choose to move around without a car if they want, to make it a place where people can and want to walk around and linger, enjoy nature, great public spaces, to live and work in an area where most services that people need are within a 15-minute cycling distance, what we planners call the 15-minute neighborhood. The challenge for Markham Center is also to make this a preeminent center in the GTA, a downtown to be truly proud of. Thank you.